Welcome to Lay's Little Golden Books. I hope you all enjoy today's story, and perhaps one day when your kids are grown, they will share these timeless stories with their own children. Nickelodeon, Shimmer and Shine, Pet Talent Show, adapted by Mickey Matthews, based on the teleplay Untamed Talent by Dustin Ferrer, illustrated by Carto Baleno. A Little Golden Book. It was an exciting day in Zaramé Falls. The amazing Pet Talent Show was just about to start. Shimmer, Shine, and Leah peeked out from behind the curtain. They couldn't wait to watch their furry friends perform. Plus, the winning pet would get one wish granted by Princess Samira herself. A few minutes later, Zeta watched her pet dragon Nasbu practice his dance moves. As usual, the tricky sorceress was up to no good. "When we win, you're going to wish for a gem that will make me the most powerful person in Zaramé Falls," Zeta reminded her pet. The little dragon nodded and went back to dancing. It was showtime. The first pet to perform was Leah's fox Parissa. Using her tail and paws, Parissa painted a magical masterpiece and then disappeared into it. Princess Samira and the genie audience cheered. They loved it. Zeta was worried. "That act was better than I thought it would be." She gave Nasbu a grin. "Come on, let's go cheat." Next up was Shine's pet tiger, Nahal. "Nahal is going to play a tiger tune on her keyboard," Shine announced. The genie snapped her fingers and a giant keyboard appeared. "Go get 'em, tiger." Nahal pounced on the keys and played "Mary Had a Little Lamb." "This act is good too," Zeta said. "There must be something I can do to ruin it." Nasbu stood nearby playing with a feather. That gave Zeta an idea. She cast a spell on the feather and sent it floating out on stage to distract the tiger cub. Sure enough, Nahal spotted the feather and started to chase it. She raced up and down the giant keyboard, swatting at the floating feather. But things didn't go quite the way Zeta had hoped. With every step Nahal took, her song sounded better and better. The crowd applauded wildly. "Ugh, I can't believe my plan backfired," Zeta moaned. "If we want to win this contest, we have to make sure the next act is terrible." It was time for Shimmer's pet monkey Tala to perform. "She's going to do a super cute dance," Shimmer told the audience. Zeta was outraged. "They're doing a dance? But we're doing a dance. Those genies have gone too far." "Let's see if that monkey can dance on slippery ice," the sneaky sorceress muttered. "Slide and slip, fall and spin, turn to ice so we can win," she chanted. Suddenly, the stage floor turned into a sheet of ice. But instead of falling, Tala began to glide and leap like a graceful ice skater. Her final move was to carve a silly monkey face into the ice. The audience was amazed, and another one of Zeta's plans had backfired. Just then, Nasbu's name was called. It was Zeta's pet's turn to perform. Zeta had to think fast. Maybe Nasbu could still win if his act had some extra special flair. Zeta quickly cast a spell on the props in the dressing room. She held her breath as Nasbu began. The dragon's first steps were perfect, until one of the enchanted props flew across the stage. Nasbu wobbled and tripped as the enchanted props tumbled around the theater. Curtains ripped, lights fell, pillars tipped over. Pets ran from the runaway props. It was chaos. Nasbu acted fast. Using a curtain cord, the little dragon swung around and saved all the other pets from the flying props. He delivered each pet safely to its owner. Then he ran toward Princess Samira. A giant pillar was about to topple over onto the princess and her pet peacock, Roya. Nasbu pushed their seats out of the way just as the entire set came crashing down. Nasbu had saved the princess and the peacock. Zeta stepped onto the stage and looked apologetically at the audience. "Sorry about the mess," she said sadly. She picked up Nasbu and was just about to leave when Princess Samira appeared in a poof of sparkles. Hold on, Zeta, the princess said sweetly. I have to announce the winner. Roya and I thought all the acts were Zara-amazing, the princess said to the audience. But there was one performer who was talented and brave. The winner of the pet talent show is Nasbu. The genies and their pets clapped and cheered. Zeta tried not to look surprised. Well, of course I knew Nasbu would win, she said. For his prize, he would like to wish for a gem. And which one would you like? The princess asked Nasbu. The dragon whispered into her ear. Wish granted, the princess said with a wave of her magic scepter. There was a small puff of pink smoke, and a large genie gem appeared in Nasbu's claws. The little dragon was overjoyed. Zeta immediately snatched it from him. Finally, this gem will make me the most powerful person in Zara Falls. She cackled gleefully and hugged the gem close. To her surprise, it let out a loud squeak. Zeta stared at the gem, confused. She glared at her pet. Nasbu, did you wish for a squeaky toy gem? Nasbu nodded. Zeta groaned. All that work for a squeaky toy. But the other pets thought Nasbu's pick was just perfect. Thanks to Nasbu, the pet talent show ended with a bang and a squeak. The end.